will be recorded so that people who are unable to join at this time will be able to have access to it at any point in time. So I'm basically gonna start now and then proceed. I hope that many people will be able to join and be part of it, and at least we'll be able to get most of the questions answered if you are able to attend the live sessions. Okay, so I would encourage that we our microphones and listen. If you have questions, you can unmute them the microphone and then have your question come through by the end of the presentation. So I would encourage that everyone mute his or microphone, and then we have a session to go through. In the meantime, if you want to ask question in the midst of the presentation, you can actually send your question through the chat box. So there's a chat box available on Zoom platform, and you can get your questions there so that we get it through for you. Okay. All right. So basically, I'm going straight to one university, which is an international university in Vietnam, offering great masters and PhD programs for students who would like to pursue further education. And most of the programs that they are offering are programs that have high demand in the work field, especially in Asia. So if you're able to pursue such programs, you are likely to be employed right after your studies. In Asia, at least I can talk about Asia. So let's get into it. So first of all, you have to know that the procedure for their application into their admission is to apply online. There is also an entrance exam that you need to undertake. After the entrance exam, there might be an interview session as well that you need to go through. And if you're able to, excel, and go through all this, you'll be able to get into this university. This university also has a lot of European lecturers in there. I have met them. I have been in their seminars, and I know what they offer is quality. So they offer quality education. By the time we get to the scholarship, we understand why they are top-notch university in here, and you want to apply. So their admissions, or the second, what do you call it? They are actually taking admissions from today till the 6th of August, from today to the 6th of August. And their programs, you need to at least have a bachelor degree. You must have a bachelor's degree in relevant disciplines. English proficiency test. Now, with English proficiency test, sometimes if you are Ghanaian, it's likely it might be waived if you prove you provide English proficiency letter. It can be waived. Other times they will also ask, depending on the program, they might ask you to still get an English proficiency test, which includes IELTS, TOEFL, and all that. But they also offer, as part of the application, they also have an English exam. If you excel well in that English exam, then it's likely that you don't need to actually take in the IELTS. So the process is a little bit different with everybody. Other requirements may be applied depending on the program that you are looking at. Yeah, so now there are round 2 application has started, and you will have to apply from now to 2 weeks before the 6th of August, 2 weeks before the 6th of August. And once you apply, they are going to get to you, and then they are going to actually notify you if you qualify for their entrance exam. Now, the date for their second round of entrance exam is August 6th. That is coming August 6th. So now from now, you have to get all your materials ready and you have to make the application. Once you make the application, the next step is to get ready to get an email from them. When you get an email from them, that means that you are ready for the entrance exam. You have to take the entrance exam. And then once you are done with the entrance exam and you excel in the entrance exam, you will be notified, and probably they will have a short interview with you about your readiness to study in the university. They have a beautiful university. Hopefully in the next presentation, I'll try and get some pictures of the university for you. I've been there. I've been on their campus. It's really beautiful. Everything is cheaper there. They have very good housing for students, a very cheap housing for students, and transportation in and out of town is also available. They have buses that run in and out, very affordable bus system. And here in Vietnam, you can also get your own motorbike and you can use, which is also very cheap, very cheap. I must tell you, very cheap. So like when it comes to expenses in Vietnam, it's basically very cheap. Expenses in Vietnam is very cheap. And so you don't have to really worry about like how you're going to survive when you come to campus. Later, I will talk about living in Vietnam as a student and some of the advantages that you have as a student, and how you can make money even as a student, and you don't really have to worry so much about money. The most important thing is that you need to make sure that you get very good, maybe a good scholarship, and that will help you to actually get into the university, and then the rest is pretty easy. So the programs they are offering, they have 8 programs. I'm telling you that these programs are very relevant, and they are programs that are taking up their graduates immediately after you complete. As far as you are good with it, immediately you complete, you are like, there is already a lot of jobs searching for people with such degrees. And so they have the IT security, which is, I'll talk more about what you need to actually get into some of these programs: mechatronics and sensor system technology, sustainable urban development, global production engineering and management, water technology reuse and management. Suleiman, you would like to look at this program? I think it's very good. Computational engineering, business information system, masters of business administration, and global finance and economics. So it looks like most of their programs are more computational engineering, a little bit of biology, and business. Okay, so these are the programs that they are offering for masters. These are the 9 programs that they are offering. And as I said, all these programs, like they are programs that I mean, their graduates are easily absorbed, especially here in Vietnam and in Asia, because there's a huge demand for people with such degrees. So like they are more work-related programs. Like you see, there are opportunities that you don't get in other countries, but here you get it. And even if you want to study abroad, this particular university have opportunities for students who want to study in other countries, like study in Europe, especially. I'll talk about this university. It actually has a lot of links with German universities. And so once you are interested in doing part of the study in Germany, they are able to assist you with that. Okay, so now let me quickly look at the programs and what are the courses or what are the undergraduate programs that are needed in these programs. So the first one is BIS, that is this what do you call it? Business information system. Yes, business information system. So that is a program for those who did IT, computer science, those who did some form of economics, business management, and have at least 1 year experience in IT related positions. So as I said, these are programs that there's high demand for their graduates. So once you finish, like the jobs are there. Then we have COM that has to do with, let me go back, okay. COM is computational engineering. Okay, so that's also another engineering program. So once you have a bachelor's in any engineering program like civil engineering, mechanical engineering, and other related engineering fields, or applied mathematics, applied physics, you want to consider this program. Then GPE, that is Global Production Engineering and Management. It's also more engineering, technology, industrial system engineering, industrial engineering, bachelor's degree of other discipline related to plus at least 1 year working experience in production. An internship period will be evaluated and might be accepted. Okay, so once you did something engineering, or you had an internship in an engineering company, and yes, you are likely to be accepted in this program. We have the mechatronics technology program. So that one too, those who are into telecommunication, mechatronics engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, information technology, related engineering fields, you can look at this. Those of you who did architecture, urban planning, civil engineering, sociology, environmental science, geography, you want to consider SUD. SUD is Sustainable Urban Development. Yes, Sustainable Urban Development. It's also a very good program. MBA, they also offer MBA, at least if you have 2 years working experience and a bachelor's degree in any field, then you want to consider this. And then we have the those who are into water technology, reuse and management. It's, I think, a program that those of us who studied a little bit into biochemistry, biology, environmental science, environmental management, chemistry, chemical engineering, biological engineering, hydraulic engineering, civil engineering, geological engineering, related fields, water resource engineering. I think that's a program that you could consider that. And then they have MSI. MSI is Masters. MSI, yes, Mechatronics System. MSI, yeah. Okay, I don't think I see MSI here, but okay. So they are into, I think, has to do with material engineering. So material engineering, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, mechatronics, and related fields. You can look at this program. So, I'm just showing you all these so that you know that you are qualified to apply for the program. Once you did any of these related fields, you are much qualified to apply. Application is in, admission is in progress. So the earlier, the better. You apply early, you can get a lot of feedback, and then we get through it. Maybe the last one, maybe I'll talk about is the GFE. Okay, GFE is that Global Finance and Economics. That is for the business students who want to go into global finance, and it's their business program. They have a strong business programs, so it might be very good for you. Okay, so now if you look at their GPA that they're looking at to for you to apply, 6.5 on a scale of 10. That means that, I mean, people with second, upper, lower, I mean, yes, second class, lower can apply for this program. You have to get ready for the entrance exam. The entrance exam usually will be conducted for the first one has been done. So we are looking at the second round now, which will be done on the 6th of August. And once your admission applications come in time, you'll be notified and you will be part of the entrance exam. So you have to apply first. And once you apply, you have to write the entrance exam. After the entrance exam, there is the interview that with the academic coordinator that you need to just pass half. I mean, as far as you get half of the points, you are ready to go. And then probably they'll check your English proficiency, which is either you write an IELTS. If you have an IELTS, fine. If you don't have it, there are other options where your English proficiency can be looked at. So what we are offering, what I'm doing at the moment is to help people to, first of all, we will evaluate your academic, your document, and then we'll connect you with the admission officers and make sure that at least there's a chance for you to actually progress in your admission before you even start. Okay, so that's the link that I have with the admission officers. And then once we able to establish that you can apply, you do the application as quick as possible. And then we wait for the entrance exam, and then move on to the interview. Because we have already students who have passed through this university, we know what they want. We know the interview, the kind of questions they're going to ask you, everything. Like even with the entrance exam, the kind of questions that are going to be in the entrance exam. Okay, so just, give you all access to all that information, get you ready for it, and then you do it. As I said, as I mentioned on the page, the scholarships they have offering include 25% scholarship, 50% scholarship, and 100% scholarship. They're offering these scholarships for students. These are tuition scholarships, so it covers your tuition only. Okay, and also with the admission, you have to pay for admission fees. Application fees, which is very small amount, and usually because I'm here, I help with that. It's difficult to pay your application fees when you are in Ghana, but then I help to get the application fees sent. I think it's not really expensive. It's if I remember clearly, it's less than $100. It's less than that. So you will get you through, get everything, will prepare you and all that. So, before we start with you, make sure that you sign a very simple contract show your commitment that you actually are in for this, and then we'll try and push you to get through to the very point where you get your offer to come and study here in Vietnam. Accommodation, everything, coming to Vietnam, visa, everything, we'll assist. We'll try as much as possible to always be in touch with them and get you informed, whatever you're supposed to do with your flight, everything, and we'll help with the process so that it will be done. So like we'll just charge a little fee on everything, like ensuring that we will take you through the entire process, and that fee will only be taken when you have gotten your admission, and we just assist you till the time you get your admission. We know that you are actually coming, and then that's it. So at least we have 100% record with the student that applied last year. So I just believe and I hope that some of us will be able to take advantage of this opportunity and then apply. I would like to use this opportunity to also inform you about like living in this country, some of the options that are available for you. And here there are opportunities for you to teach English, especially when you're coming from Ghana, you're coming from an English-speaking country. So even you can even have opportunity to teach English whilst you're on campus as a private thing. And then you may have a number of students that may be interested in that, and you can take them a fee for that. Apart from that, there are a lot of schools and language centers that are looking for English teachers to help them help their students, and then they pay an amount of $20 per hour. $20 per hour. You're talking about US dollars per hour for teaching them. Maybe the least that you may get, that will be, you pay less. They may pay less, maybe around $16. Okay, so at least you can earn money through that, and those centers operate in the evening. So if you have classes in the morning, you can have some of your evenings going as a part-time worker working to make some money for yourself. And so that is one big opportunity that is there for students who are studying masters. I know a lot of the centers even usually will try and come to campus and come and get teachers from the campus to go and teach for them, for their children, their kids. Okay, so it's a huge business. There's a high demand for teachers English teachers to help their students with that. So you can be and studying at the same time, doing some part-time job in here. The cost of living here is very cheap. You can spend less than $3 a day, less than $3 a day. So you can, I'm talking about having breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So like you can actually take care of yourself and able to save some money whilst you are even studying. Now, I'm just gonna show you some of the figures we have here with the programs, and focusing on most of the programs. The amount of tuition is around 47 million in Vietnam dong. Now, this money shouldn't scare you because when you convert it to the US dollars, we're looking at about 2,000 to 3,000 US dollars, okay, for the whole program. So that could mean that once you get something like 50% scholarship, you just be paying about $1,000, and within a month you can make that $1,000 in Vietnam doing a part-time job. So you have opportunity to actually make ends meet, make some money. And so like the fees shouldn't scare you at all. Maybe the most important thing for you is that with the first part of your tuition, you have to try as much as possible. If you get, let's say, 50% scholarship, you try as much as possible, get that money, pay your school fees, because without paying your school fees, actually they cannot process your visa for you. So you have to pay the fees, and once you pay the fees, they will start the visa process and everything for you. And if you know people who have come here into this country without student visa, it's really a huge amount of money. I have people who are paying about 3,000 or paying about 3,000 to get to come to this country to work. Work, okay, it's not to study, to work. You're paying so much money to get their visa. But if you're a student, you don't pay all that money. You can, instead of investing that money into work, you can invest that money into your tuition and then come here with a student visa where you don't need to pay that money, that kind of money, and then you'll be able to actually stay here and study, work, and then be able to take care of yourself. You can even take care of your family. If you are really hardworking, you can take care of your family and be here, be earning some money, and then studying at the same time. It's a great opportunity for you. Yeah, the campus have they have houses that are very affordable. We that are working, we don't get that affordable prices, but campus what do you call it? Campus housing in this university is very cheap, so you can take care of it. It's not anything big, not anything huge. You can take care of it every month. You just pay something very small. It's less than here. It's far less. Like it's far less. I don't want to even quote the figure, but far less. I think less than $100 or so. So like every month just paying less than $100 for your housing. I think it's really a good deal if you really want to study here. So I just that will be the end of the presentation. The presentation has been recorded so that at least those of us who couldn't join could watch it. I'll get it ready for you when it's ready, and then if you have any questions, I'll open up the platform for people to ask questions, and then we'll go to it. So just to help you with the tuition, with the VND, the Vietnam money, 23 million is actually $1. I mean 1,000 USD. So if you look at 47 million, that's roughly $2,000. If you look at 61, that is somewhere around 2 times 3. Okay, so like about let's say $3,000. Okay, so if you look at the fees, they are very moderate compared to studying in Europe or any part of the world. And then on top of that, if you get the 100% scholarship, that means you're not even going to worry about all these fees. If you get 50% scholarship, you only be paying half of it. And most students are able to get that. So we just hope that you'll be able to apply early, go through the entire process of the application, the entrance exam, and then we move on from there. So I think that is it for now. If you have any questions, probably you can let me know, and then that will be it for now. Just a quick advertisement I want to show for those who are interested in Singapore. There is an offer for students who want to enter Singapore for the summer program, and they're having this summer program 24th July to 6th of August. You enter Singapore. They learn English. They learn about some soft skills that you need as someone who is intending to work later in the future, cultural exchange, because you are dealing with students all over Asia coming over, and the cost is only $2,200 US, from 24th to 6th of August. They give you they take care. You get a great hotel to stay in, 3 to 4 star hotel. Their meals are served. You receive 2 meals per day, breakfast and dinner. They have programs every day. Every day you'll be visiting touristic places in Singapore. Singapore is a touristic country, so there's so many touristic places, and all the tickets that you need to enter those touristic places are already purchased for you. They're already gotten for you. It's part of your package. They also have the package for you to actually move around within Singapore. They have the EZ Link student card. That card is what you use for actually using their MRT, their subways. And so that is also taken care of. You don't have to pay for using the subway to go anywhere. And you can travel all over Singapore using the subway and the EZ Link student card. So it's a big package for people who want to spend holidays there. If we're what do you call it, bachelor's degree students, a master's degree students, a PhD student, all of you are welcome to Singapore for this big package. You just have to contact us, and then we'll just link you up. And it's a great opportunity for those who want to have a short break, and then after their studies, and then get back to studies. So this opportunity for you, and it's opportunity for you to link up. And I would like to encourage anyone who want to be part of this to contact us, and then we will be able to assist you to get this package thing. Okay, so I think that will be it for now. We'll get everything up to those on our WhatsApp group, maybe in about 30 minutes time after the link ends. So thank you so much. See you soon.